Alright gamers, I am back with a video. What are you doing? The final Devil May Cry review for now, Devil May Cry 5. We don't know when Capcom plans to do out Devil May Cry 6. Taking how much time has passed since DMC E4 and 5. And again, it was a midway point because of DMC reboot, which I covered yesterday. DMC reboot, which I covered yesterday. So, give my opinion on that. It's not that bad, but it definitely could use some improvements on the story, make it a worthy reboot. So, yeah. Anyway, this is the actually game I recently started playing myself. I'm recently on the second part of the campaign, as in the second character. So this game is the first for the series. Like how you swap between Dante and Nero in DMC4, but they're clearly all separate points of stories. Whereas Dante for a little bit, then switch back to Nero in that one. But this one takes an interesting idea, a free-play campaign. You swap between characters, but that's what's the points of the story. But you don't choose to swap; you swap automatically, I think. So yeah. And this game definitely was used tonight. It's the first game in the series to use the RE engine, which makes sense. It came out the same year as Resident Evil 2 Remake. So of course they developed using the same engine. Which works for Devil May Cry, which is kind of funny because Devil May Cry was going to be a Resident Evil game, but a lot of the assets were reworked into becoming its own IP. And since it still has some elements of Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry 1 definitely had elements of Resident Evil, the isometric camera views and stuff. But they slowly changed that over the years. You can only see in DMC 2 and 3 they actually started to be toned down in later games. So make sure it's its own thing without being on the hook of Resident Evil. Don't remember that. Anyway, this game introduces us to 3 new main characters. So, surprisingly, one of them is not exactly new, but it is also not exactly old. And we'll be covering that character in a little bit. So, let's get into the story. So, yeah, the game actually opens up with an incident. As in this, I think it was someone in England. Just by the vehicles. I can see, because this was a type of ambulances. We all know UK ambulances are quite different to American ambulances. A UK ambulance is more green. Of course, one's in Wales, here in South Wales, with 2 shades of green. Light green roll and green stops. Confidence you see an ambulance here. So I assume it takes place somewhere across England. I mean, everything looks English. And yeah. That's the type of events going on. As we introduced a new character, Morrison. He's the one I was talking about. He's actually is technically new, but also technically old. Yes, Morrison actually existed in 2007's Devil May Cry, the anime series. I covered on my anime channel. I mentioned how he has not appeared in the DMC game since. And again, I did not play all of them, so... And I was definitely wrong about that. So... Yeah, I was definitely wrong about that. But it's not the same Morrison from the anime. The anime is basically kind of not canon there. The anime is basically not canon in a way. Besides the series. See, here Morrison is black. But in the anime, he was white. It's weird. I know it's a weird change, but I do like how they incorporate elements of the anime into the games. Morrison's such a unique character, and it's the best character never created him from one of the older games. Actually get especially in DMC4. But again, DMC4 could have been in production at the time the DMC anime came out. Since they only don't get DMC4 released in 2008. So that would make sense why the character did not appear. So they included the character thanks to that. Mainly because Capcom thought he was quite a unique character. So yeah, as we cut to a battle, as Dante is facing up against a powerful foe, and he's struggling. Nero's also there, a new character, V, who's also a devil, similar to Dante. He has his own double trigger and everything. And we could talk about his gameplay a little bit earlier. It's quite unique, to say the least. You don't attack him. You don't attack bad guys directly. No, you can create shallow creatures. They attack for you. That's pretty cool, but you have to try. Well, it goes on dodging as well, so you don't get hit. Not bad gameplay, but not really my style for that character. So I prefer Dante Nero style. It's similar yet different. Everything. Also, Nero's blade doesn't probably have any back when it charges up. Let's say I'm not doing it right. Anyway. Nero, as you know, as Nero's got one arm now, his double one arm's gone. So I should be able that bastard devil, the one Dante's facing right now, is the one that stole his arm. And absorbed its power. There's a little bit that bugged me about that. There's a flashback a little bit later showing how it happened. And also, they redesigned Nero's arm a bit, and I'll get to that. So yeah, Nero thinks Dante's got this, but maybe shows him that they're gonna need that don't underrate his opponent tough. He's a mysterious character. I don't even know much about him yet. Even playing for a bit of his campaign, I don't know much about him. Like, how did Dante and Nero meet this character? Mostly Dante probably is the one who met him. Let me think about something. So, Nero can actually fight one-handed, which is pretty clever, pretty skilled. That's why I had to be one-handed swordsman. Oh yeah, it was funny. I didn't think his way was the horse. Yeah, he started playing with Nero, not Dante. Which is something like Bethesda's played as Dante from the start since 2000. The reboot does not count, by the way, since Devil May Cry 3. Kind of wish they created some spin-off games. You know, have a Resident Evil Devil May Cry crossover. Since Resident Evil and Devil May Cry share the same DNA and stuff, makes sense to have a fun little way timey-wimey type crossover. So yeah. I'm just turning my laptop on. So yeah. This bastard is strong enough not just to knock down Dante, but also Trish and Lady. So Nero starts to attack this bitch himself. As he tells Dante, sorry Dante, but I'm begging this bitch. But Nero couldn't defeat it either. I was like, shit, when I died, but that was actually, did not know that was part of the story. Daios had to lose. That's quite clever. You wouldn't know that since even if you do win the battle, you lose in the cutscenes in specific times. Like with Virgil. Dante battled Virgil, even though you won that part of the game, in the cutscenes, Dante loses, type of thing. So that really caught me off guard. Also, the weird thing that's when I played it, Nero was bleeding and being defeated. But in the cutscene video, he's not bleeding. I don't get it. Was it because of something I did? I don't know. Anyway. Dante still has a bite left to him and takes on this bastard himself. Using his new devil trigger form. He's very strong. Dante tells me to get Nero out of there. They underestimate this bastard. Nero refuses, but V takes him anyway. V tells Nero that they only has left if Dante loses. So, no one seems even surprised that Dante's lost. Dante never loses. no matter if he does get a blues, not permanent losses, he'll get back up and face up. He gets back up and takes him down. So this is not Yang for Dante, obviously, but he's absent for most of the story, as far as I know. Now, I don't know how long each character's campaign lasts and stuff, and it's gonna be a constant swapping thing. So, don't. After that, a month has passed. The story it starts on May 16th. A month has passed. It's now June 15th. There's Nero riding about with a new character, Nico. And basically, Nero basically says to her, "I was able to rescue the guy that killed her father." I was confused about this light in the first. Like, who's the father? Is it someone we know? Also, was Neo talking about himself or Dante? But now I know he's definitely talking about Dante with the context I know. Thing is, Nico is the daughter of Agnes, one of the antagonists from the previous game, Devil May Cry 4. Yes, that's true. I looked it up. I was surprised about that. I did not know that bastard had any children. Nico doesn't give a shit about her father. No, he's a deadbeat who abandoned them. So fuck him, type of thing. Nico's quite an interesting character so far. So they run an operational Devil May Cry. Yeah, I'm talking about they're operating their own Devil May Cry. I guess Neo found out about Dante's work line. Dante's shop sometime after DMC4. Also, Trisha once again gets recast in this game, but this time Lady also gets a recast. But I'll get you who voices Lady later when she speaks. So yeah. Anyway, Devil's attack. So yeah, we get an epic opening sequence of Neo just battling these demons in slow-mo with Deadpool style. Well, that wasn't slow motion. It was just it was just movement of still images, everything. But it's something like that. That's really epic. As we get the title card, Devil May Cry 5. One opening. So you see what happens next. Continuing. I ended up being Neo and Nico are rich. After Neo destroys all the demons, the two head off to meet up with B. Neo mentions says that now Yamato did this when looking at his arm. As we get a flashback to 2 months ago. She doesn't. You see Neo knew Nico because well, actually no. He must have met her sometime after the end of DMC4. Since he did not know who Agnes was till he met him. Kiryu also has a voice cameo in the game. I was wrong. Her appearance, I guess. Kiryu, so Nero. Nero's alone right now. And another bigger thing. After his aunt closed, Neo finds out this guy's a demon. That's dangerous. Tells Kiryu to stay back when she calls. Well, this guy just sprints Neo across the room, pulling his arm off with just one flip. As he says he'll be taking this back. As he holds Yamato. He seems to be sick and he's after something. Coughing. So yeah. But there's only one person who knows saying he's taking this back. Nah, it can't be. So Nero heads up. So yeah. After taking down some demons, Nero And Neo heads to the hotel, takes down some demons across the hotel, then comes across a big demon. I have to take care of that. He also jumps in to take care of it. So yeah, Dante seems to be trapped in that giant tower. But the best way to actually get Dante is to take down two Quilopos. So Neo and B decide to split up into two groups to get it. Neo heads up to, so we still play as Neo here, as he heads up to buy it. You also summon Nico through telephone booths or any kind of phone you find during the mission game, which actually saves time. You can actually customize if you want to. Making up a little easy for newcomers, keeping the brutality of it. Alright, finding his way, gets the. He's in the quiet path. Takes down a big demon. As he resits, after cutting it open, someone falls out of it. It's Lady. Neo calls her Dante's friend. But Nico knew who she was. She used to be a gunsmith, because her grandma was a gunsmith, and she did some gunsmith work too. She wanted to be just like his grandma, also making arm-type weapon, all kinds of weapons. Show how much skill she's got. And Nico already has a likable personality. As Neo says, Kiro, kill me for this. Says, Lady's completely naked right now. How long she's been in there? We'll find out. How it's time to swap to B. Right, continuing. We switch to B. And as he journeys through his own part of the story, he takes care of, my eyes are being weird right now. Yeah. This is often he gets off, he had to say demon. That's pretty annoying. Anyway, his Devil Trigger turns his hair white. I mean, that's not inspired by the DMC Dante Devil May Cry game. That's the only explanation I can think of why he could do that. Since in that game, when Dante uses that power, he changes colour a bit, his coat turns red, and his hair turns white. Anyway, that is an brew. He ends up overhearing a demon turn to her subordinate. She's after something called the Devil Sword of Sparta. Demon Sword of Sparta. She doesn't want to say there's a blood Sparta running about. But they have Dante, don't they? Yeah, she is. B ends up fighting the soldier and defeats it. You know, maybe Neo might be able to use the power of the sword. Meanwhile, speaking of which, Neo and Nico, Trish and rest. She's still unconscious. So the two, so Neo goes ahead. Then a giant Titan-sized demon comes walking about. So Neo braces it off. After the being it, Neo comes in telling him that Lady's awake. So Neo questioning her. Lady reveals she doesn't know what happened to Dante, but she knows that Trish got captured. Just like her. So no clues what happened to Dante. And there's a little way to details. The marking on Trish's nose is gone. Yes, you know, in DMC 3 and DMC Anime, she had a bit of a marking on her nose. But that seemed to be ditched in DMC 4 and 5. Also, her eyes had two different colours in the anime, but when I noticed. Didn't notice it in the game, but I'll probably notice it when I replay it. So maybe it shows. Yeah. So yeah, me and Neil will go off. Neil tells Trish to get some rest, but Nico's not letting that happen because he wants her to do some digging with her. Because Trish lady has to put some clothes. So yeah. Sorry about the pause. What was I? Yes. Neil and B head off together, as I said. The B's lost some many demons together. B says he's been to the specific town before that got attacked again. Anyway, they part ways. B plans to get the sword. When Neil heads off to take on that bastard that took his arm. At the his way through, Neil confronts the guy. Still strong though. Neil does manage to land a good hit on the guy, but it's not enough. Neil sees that Neil's losing, but he's saved by a mysterious demon. Could this demon be a certain red coat wearing white haired double hunter? Who knows? As soon passes out, we get a flashback to a couple of weeks before the start. Most of Mrs. Devil May Cry for give Dante a job. We even get a brief mention of Patty. You don't know, Patty's the character that was introduced in the Devil May Cry anime. A lot of time has definitely passed since she's now turned 18. She was a little girl in DMC in the Devil May Cry anime. So I like how the games have bringing these characters into the lore. I like how the games are just bringing these characters into the lore in a way. Nice little mention. But when the anime is canon, kind of. It's just redesigned Morrison for some reason. Addie has a different voice actress because she's older now. But I was so surprised to hear the name. Anyway, Morrison comes in with a new client for Dante, which is V. And of course, Morrison's going to phone Maggie and Trish about this because he's going to need all the help he needs. This takes place in May, as I said. A couple of weeks before all the events of the game started. But also just a few weeks after Neil lost his arm. So, yeah, B introduces himself to Dante, tells him the powerful demon's awakening. Dante's heard that name has a world, but B says this is special. Only asks the name of the demon. But it cuts off before we can even hear the rest. Isn't it? Because it cuts off before we can say it. Ooh, mysterious. Let's see what happens next. Anyway, continue where we left off. We come back to present day as B goes get Sparta's sword. Taking down some demons, he gets the sword but finds out Dante's alive. For some reason he tries to stab him, but Dante awakens up. We get a brief flashback of when his mother died. The other day his mother died. Which is a nice little detail. So yeah, Dante's awake. So it says Neo was asked some point before. So here's the question. Who told Neo where the location? Unless he just went there himself or B-Boy? I don't know. Not explained. Yet. Yeah. Dante says not to involve Neo. This is his gig. Let me see. He knows something. They want Neo involved in this part. Yes, right. Even though he knows Neo's capable of skills. Where is that? There's a reason. Dante must have known for quite a long while now when he first met the guy. We also get a brief flashback of the day, on that day, Dante, Trish, and Lady travel through the location, and that's why he's against the demon. You also get more detail of what happened. Trish threw the sword at Dante. You also use a double trigger again. But he gets blown away. Alright, when Dante confronts this demon, he says, "Jackpot." The demon knows his name. Coincidence? If you play DMC3, you probably might guess what this is. Dante, so yeah. I led him to this specific location. So yeah. Danny's gonna go and take that bastard down. And so, anyway, he bases it on the specific demon that V fought earlier. Danny defeats him and rescues Trish, who was stuck inside him. When he shows up, Dante tells him to take care of Trish as he heads out. Trish wakes up not too long later. She knows that guy isn't a demon, because she's from the underworld, and she asks what B is. B tells the story of his birth. As he mentions, 2 brothers. So yeah, that man that took Neo's arm, he wanted power to take care of his twin brother, and he's holding the Yamato. Can easily piece this together and B's name, V. Dante, so yeah. He cast out the human side of himself by using the Yamato, causing the Queen B. Causing the Anahara to become a true demon. I'm gonna say right now, in case it's not. It's obviously it is pretty obvious, but this is a spoiler alert. I will mention it a little bit later when it's revealed. But not now. I'll mention it then it comes up. But you can probably guess who this is. The demon reacted to the word jackpot. I mean, that's not Dante's catchphrase, it belongs to someone else. He says that so he's been holding himself together with a lot of energy he's had, but his body's starting to fade. He's nearly at his limit. Also, after experiencing the true humanity inside him, he felt like some different. He felt the true weight of his crimes and wants to rectify them. That's why he has Dante for help. Churchill tells him to face it head on. Dante's war. And she actually transformed into her clothes pretty quickly. And she's back with her original outfit this time. No added details, just the same outfit she wore in DMC 1. Okay? And she'll be coming back to the exact battle when Dante arrives. That was obviously Dante. So. Right, back to where I was. Dante ends up in his whole family home. And I started to wonder why his dad gave him the rebellion. I wonder how if the Yamato can separate the demon and human, separate the demon and human, and can the rebellion do the reverse? So Dante stabs himself with it, merging it, giving a new powerful double trigger. As we cut back to the fight, as Dante battles the demon, it escapes. So I never even saw it. Going after then, Nero and V also come along. They split up. V's having trouble. Nero actually saves him. Nero V wants to get to the boss straight away. But Nero reluctantly agrees. Well, Dante, spacing off. One of the enemies Dante faces up against is actually a Cerberus, similar to the one he fought back in DMC3. Even gains a similar weapon. Nice going back. So Dante, after some many bites, Dante finally confronts the demon, who's revealed to be Virgil by V, who's telling this to Nero. This is Nero's first time finding out about Dante's brother, but we knew about him from the start. Dante battles with the demon fly Virgil, and the end wins. V and Nero show up. V decides to finish his own hands. And they end up merging back together and become Virgil. Virgil decides not to kill him right now. Decides not to kill him right now. Because he wants to sell us at Dante's peak strength. So he can prove himself. We actually get more detail. The thing is, Virgil never felt like he was loved. He says power because someone can acknowledge him that way. That's kind of sympathetic. What will happen to Virgil to this game? Who knows? Please. Donnie tells Nero to go home because this is his fight. Nero refuses because the bastard took his right arm. They both eat it. The Dante reveals the truth to Nero. Virgil's his father. Which we can piece together. Easy piece together. He had a feeling when they first met back in the start of DMC4. And after he saw how Yamato reacted to him, he confirmed it, since Yamato only reacts to people with Virgil's blood. But how did Virgil get a child? Was it before his quest for power? It's quite interesting. So that makes Dante Nero's uncle. That's kind of weird. Nero nearly killed his own uncle twice. It's pretty impressive. Nero has the question list now, since Dante's gone off to face his own brother again. Let's pause up. I don't know what's next. Right, let's finish this up. So after that revelation, Dante goes to confront his brother. So back at Devil May Cry, the Devil May Cry man, Nero confronts him about it. Trish also has suspicion of it too. By the way, and I when it comes out to the lady, he can't kill his own father. He'll definitely regret it. Says one who shot her own fucking dad to the head. Yeah, you don't know. Lady's father was one of the main antagonists. Next to Virgil was one of the main antagonists of the MC3. In the end, after being defeated by Dante and Virgil, he blasts back the real world. The lady pulls the final blow, does the final blow, killing him. And she doesn't seem to regret that. So it's kind of ironic. Maybe because Arkham lost his way and has no way to change. And like Virgil still become good. Dante. So, gets frustrated. Decides to go up and heads up there. After Dante defeats these Born Shell monsters, Dante finally goes to confront his brother. They face up against each other. Well, they even face up in Devil Trigger mode. then a weird demon shows up to stop them. Let's go back a couple minutes. Nero ends up calling Kyrie on the phone. She gives him advice about it. He should do what he thinks is right. There's Nero's courage. He cannot protect her brother. They're the only family he's knew since he was young. Now he's gonna make them pay. As he not gonna let anyone else die. As his mechanical arm breaks, the Devil Breaker. Alright. So, I don't think that was the right word. This ways add new arm regrows. Normal arm. And when we cut back to now, that devil is actually Nero. And look at his Devil Trigger ability. But how much demon is he? Here's the question: how much demon is he? We know since don't get Virgil's half human, half demon. Neo ends up facing him against his father. This not with a build kill. No, to stop this fight once and for all. Neo actually wins the fight. He tells him he needed to take this air to spin, but I should not fight. So the two girls shut down brains and tell Neo that stay here. They trust him. Dante trusts him that he's going because Neo's here. He knows Neo can handle it. So yeah. I do like how Neo just bitch slapped Dante in the face with his new Devil Trigger wins. It was quite funny. But there's a risk of them shutting down these things. They could be trapped. They could be trapped. That's why they're doing it. Yeah. So yeah. Now speaking about the whole thing. So yeah. I don't like him and Nico's bantering. Anyway, some more Devil Sign. So Neo goes someplace home, and the whole thing is over. Dante and Virgil end up having a nice fight against each other. More of a friendlier fight. Just them actually being more interactive, like the Akshy family. Something I like. So will Dante return? Definitely. They won't get rid of the protagonist permanently. But they might want to focus on Neo for a little bit, give him more character. Have him be more experienced as a devil, give him more experience before bringing Dante back for a while. Yeah. And that ends the end of the Devil May Cry 5. Dante says, jackpot. I love that. It's quite fun. So, Devil May Cry 5 was pretty good. What are they going to do for DMC 6? We still don't know. We do not know when it's happening. It's only been a few years now, so we'll wait and see. But if you guys watching, enjoy my content, please thumbs up and want to see more. Subscribe to the channel, look at your bell. Be able to do it because of the future. I don't know if I'll be doing Spider-Man tomorrow, but I will do Bayonetta. Because I'm interested in it. Thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Shin Megami Games out.